Srinivas garu onto the dais. I welcome you heartily, sir. Please be seated, sir. Please receive our thanks, sir. Thank you, sir. And I also invite Director Madam Nagaratnam garu onto the dais. Please, madam. So now, sir is very eager to share some scientific thoughts with you and motivate you towards science, after which you will be definitely a changed person in terms of science. Before that, we'll have a prayer by a school choir. It is followed by Jyoti Prajwalana as per the tradition.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Garishyami Siddhir Bhavati Me Sada.
Asato ma satkamaya Tamaso ma jyotirkamaya Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya Asato ma satkamaya Tamaso ma jyotirkamaya Mrutyorma Amrutangamaya. Om Santi Santi Santi.
Please sit down, children. Sir is going to start the program shortly. And all of you must listen very focused, attentively. You should not be absent-minded. And if so, you will miss an important point. So everybody must be disciplined, silent, and attentive, focused. Teachers, please see that they do so, they are so.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, sir.
So everybody can hear me? Yes. So firstly, I must thank our director madam to identify me and my thought process to children. So it so happened, one day she just observed through a news channel, okay, CCC channel is there, no? So because of, in every February 28th, the National Science Day, I would like to interact children through the cable channels, because every school that goes, a lot of children, they can watch the program there. So just madam watched at that particular CCC channel in the evening on that day. So immediately she called me. She said, good, Srinivas, you are doing good job. So she said, when are you going to come to my school? So on that day onwards, I keep thinking, when is the day it's going to come and meet my children at Aksharasri school, okay? Yes or no? Yes, I'm so happy. The name of the school itself is so nice. Always I am very comfortable whenever the email comes to me from your school, that I always see Aksharasri Smart School Rajahmundry, right? Yes or no? You are all very fortunate students because you are there in Aksharasri Smart School, right? So I wanted to make you more smarter. Already you are all smart, I know that. Okay, but I wanted to make you much more powerful, much more smarter. Okay? So hard work with smart work is going together can greatly win a lot of things. Yes or no? So, in fact, in first 10-15 minutes, I'm going to ask you some questions because I wanted to be always your friend. Okay? I'm so happy if I can make you all my friends. Okay, my dear friends? So, I'm always interested in reaching you to explain the science. Why? Because right from my childhood, I don't know how I am fallen more and more connected with science. Okay? But you can ask one reason. This, while we are coming from my place to Rajahmundry, in the 30 minutes path journey, I recollected my 3rd class or 4th class ideas and views which was shared by my students, those who have come along with me. Okay, one is Bhuvendra and there are other 2 guys, where they are I don't know, they are sitting there. Okay, this 6th class guy recently came and started. The other guy, one more 8th class, Mohan is also, he is here, he is taking the video, good. To give you this particular lecture back to you through my website and all, he is taking his video. So I forgot where, I'm just looking where is this guy and all, okay. Though he's in 8th class, but last couple of months he's know me what I'm doing. But last 1 year, that small, the one who is taking the photograph. And the reason I brought that particular guy, in last vacation in May and June, is there with me. They're all studying in my same school from where I'm graduated my childhood. So that guy who came to me in the month of May and June, he said, sir, I wanted to assist you for 2 months during my vacation time. So I gave him permission. Every day he used to come and he used to sit with me for 5-6 hours, and he learned lot much things. And today I'm proud to say that he's going to show you a lot of things that I don't have to speak about all that, right? He's going to show and talk to you and all. But the thing is, the reason I just introduced these guys, while coming, what are the things I discussed? That's where you need to understand how the science is handled. Okay, my dear friends? So some of the core concepts, those were observed by me in my childhood, 1 or 2 concepts, were shared to these guys because they are coming along with me in the same car, okay? So they can tell you later. But now, right now, what is that I just wanted to talk to you about? Thanks to our school management, instead of me explain a lot of things, they already written nice things, very interesting. Workshop and laboratory and that too specially circuit. Hey, because of this particular circuit is written on this particular fact banner, I wanted to share one of the most interesting thing is that in my childhood, especially while I'm doing my intermediate in Rajahmundry, all my classmates used to call me this name. So they never used my name, okay? But in all my classmates of, and especially many, maybe 30 or 40 of my intermediate classmates from this locality, all this locality, they used to call me this name, okay? But today, I am the one who introduced this program to the country itself, okay? Anyway, and we'll be greatly discussing about these things, and at the same time, I am proud to be there a part of our school, right? Yes or no? Interesting thing? You're all lucky, and I'm also very lucky to have this wonderful session. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the circuit lab bundle after 10-15 minutes. But before circuit lab, I wanted to share and talk to you about bit science. Why? Because, okay, I'll ask you this question, okay? Everyone is having their own ambition, I know for sure, right? Like suppose say somebody may not be knowing what is their ambition. For them the hint is that what is that they are going to become after their education, okay? So that is the ambition I'm going to expect from you, okay? Everybody need to write their ambition on one particular feedback letter. So after this class you will be writing a feedback letter and the teachers will collect them and give it to me, and on that particular feedback letter you need to mention your name and then your class and the school name and then your ambition. I wanted to work with you guys with your own ambitions, okay? That is one thing. And a lot of children will write their own ambitions, but there are many children who specially write some more things. As our principals are going to talk to you about, okay, about me and my ambition, that is where you are there going to be there to reach my ambitions, my dear friends, understand? I know for sure there are a lot many children because I served no more than 600 schools and near about 2 lakh children. So I know these days how student mindset and all, okay? Anyway, I wanted to help my dear friends in this fashion. If I ask you a simple question, what is science? Okay, lot of children are answering me in a different fashion. So now I don't want to waste that much of time about knowing what is science from my students of this school. Okay, I have already understood throughout the state, throughout other states like Gujarat and Karnataka and all, but ultimately I am missing the flavor of understanding what is science. So what I request you, my dear friends, the day should not be very far to make me understand what is science from your side. I must appreciate your answer. So for that, what you need to have right now in the mind, the most favorite my question to you, my dear friends, is what is science? Then you might think, why Srinivas, my principal sir talked about you so big and director madam has decided to arrange this much a big arrangement. Ultimately asked me that such a small question. Yes or no? This question was asked by teachers in my 3rd class or 4th class. Why are you asking the small question now? Yes or no? This is the question you have in the mind right now. Yes or no? Is there any student who has got this question? Like why such a small question was asked by Srinivas? Anybody has got this question or not? Yes or no? Tell me one at least. Hey, raise those hands. Those who have this question in the mind, why is that Srinivas you are asking me this small question? Very good, very good. I'll tell you. For them, hey, rest of them are not listening to me, okay? I'm answering them only. But you only listen. Rest of them don't listen my answer to them. Shall I answer you that question right now? Yes, sir. One great scientist of the globe, what he said is, Srinivas, if you can't explain it simple, it means you don't understand well enough. Who understands this? Come on, say, hey, raise your hand and come and tell me. What is the great scientist told me? I'll tell you the name of the scientist. You'll be very happy. Shall I repeat it again? So that everybody can catch me up. Yes, sir. What the great scientist told me is, Srinivas, if you can't explain it simple, that means you don't understand well enough. Who caught this? Shall I repeat third time also? So that it is better you can understand. Or otherwise in the second time itself people are sufficient enough to receive me. Is there anyone who can understand me that what is that I am saying? Shall I repeat it again? What that great scientist told me, Srinivas, if you can't explain it simple, it means you don't understand well enough. Now you got it? Yes, please, Swami, tell me. Tell me, answer me. Yes. Big hand, wonderful, greatly explained. Wow, what a nice, excellent, excellent. What's your name, Swami? What's your name? Vikas. See, what a wonderful answer it is. Excellent. So beautifully well explained. Vikas, why don't you explain to the mic so that everybody understands? That is very essential for this today's class. Go and explain. Excellent.
If you didn't explain small things to people, means how they can understand the big things what you have told.
Excellent, Vikas. So, I'm going to tell you, Vikas, the scientist who said this is Albert Einstein. Okay? So, that's where when I said Albert Einstein, you all know how big scientist he is. So, because of him, I have decided to transfer. So, whatever expertise, whatever expert knowledge, whatever experience I have got, why is that all needed for you, my dear children? If I can't put you the smallest things, the biggest rocket science technology things, into a nutshell, small things, then what is the purpose of me saying that I'm an expert? No, that's where I said I'm not going to talk to you anything else except then asking the smallest tiny question. What is the tiny question? So is there anyone who wanted to share me answer that? I wanted to find out. 2 minutes given to that. After that I'm not going to take any of your answers. So who is the one who wanted to share me? What is science? Not because all of you. Okay, I want to give opportunity to this guy. Come on.
Science means attain the study of knowledge.
Okay. Good answer. See, I go and give. It's a very interesting answer. Why? Because you all know that I told you around 500, 600 schools all across the state and you know the other states and all. So everywhere are different answers. But suppose if someone says that, suppose a bookish answer, whatever, then immediately I know how many thousands of children answer in a similar fashion. Okay? But whenever I found someone different answer, unique answer, then definitely I'll feel very comfortable. I'll try to record in my mind, otherwise my guys will record it through that audio. Okay? So this is a unique answer, began. So what is it? Again, explain that.
Science means a study of knowledge.
Good. Next. Any other answer? That's a good answer, but any other answer?
Which we attained it with an experiment.
Good. Next. This is also a unique answer. Next. So she's thinking. She's applying logical mind. She's thinking. Okay, next. Think. Way of exploring the life began to that girl. Yes. Hey, wonderful. Way of exploring the life. Another.
It is the tool for searching truths of nature.
I really appreciate this because around 10,000 students answered this similar fashion. Mostly all Hyderabad school children answered this particular answer. Okay. Any other unique answer? I wanted to work with the nature. The answers relating to the nature words are more impressed to me. So who is going to tell me? Yeah, boys. Okay, that's good. Next. Come on, fast, yeah. Time is running out. I wanted to share so many things. I wanted to show you so many things.
Science is a way of experimentation.
Way of experimentation. Big and this guy. Okay. Anyway, good. Hey, what's your name? I request teachers to note down the names, sir. Those who give good answers, I wanted to talk to them specially. Okay? That is a good, nice thing. Good answer. Anybody wanted to give another big answer? Good, nice answer? Huh? Science is everyday life. Science is technology. Oh, wonderful. Next. Study. Oh, Vikas, you already say something. Okay, you. Daily experiments. Okay, good. Next. Come on, you're fast. Akshar school children are very amazing. Like they are nicely explaining and talking to me. Huh? Observation. Good. Next. Girls, tell. Good thinking. Any other? Shall we close this? Way of thinking in a logical manner. Big into this boy. He is not an ordinary boy. He is extraordinary. Because what he said is, way of thinking in a logical manner. You come here. I need you. You come here. See, I'm happy, this boy. Why? Because he added another term called thinking logically. So he understands the meaning of logical. The person who understands the word meaning of logical, he applies his logics in every of his thinking. Okay, man? Then definitely you are going to reach the target because you are applying your mind logically. You understand the meaning of logic. So by the same thing you make others to understand, okay, the meaning of logic, what exactly applying logics. Okay, that will greatly help everybody. Okay, now let me go to some other ideas. Okay, finally, what is that I wanted to talk about? I wanted to make sure with a small question. If you try to answer me in different fashion, first what you do, you ask yourself n number of times, what is science? What is science? What is science? What is science? Let n number of answers comes to you. Never satisfied with any of those answers because we never know what's going to be the great answer for that. Where Srinivas is going to identify that answer as a unique. Okay, so what you need to do, you keep repeatedly answering and finally keep all those answers written on a special book. Why is that I'm specially talking about this science? A day is not very far for you, my dear children, my dear friends, that ultimately you yourself will realize whatever is happening all across the universe is science. And the science people are the wealth creators. Rest follows the rest. So you wanted to be a wealth creator or a follower? Okay, just imagine the core scientists. For example, I've seen, like you, while I'm there in the school, I heard like a lot of scientists pay names like Thomas Alva Edison, you all know? Why you know Thomas Alva Edison, tell me? Okay, when I'm in school and all, in 7th class, I also came to know the same way that he invented the bulb, right? But however, when I went to his home at United States, Edison City, New Jersey area, then I came to know that 1093 inventions are there, not one bulb. How many inventions he did? Suppose if you take only one bulb invention, even then, just imagine how many people might be, have you ever brought a bulb for your home? So you paid some money to the shop, and the shop fellow brought from somewhere where he paid. Similarly, finally, whoever made the bulb also have to pay money to the Thomas Alva Edison Foundation because the patent was held by the foundation, because Thomas Alva Edison invented that. So just imagine how many people all across the universe and the globe will be buying the bulb. Just imagine. Without bulb, anything works? Even daytime, the classroom doesn't work without your lamp and bulbs, right? So just imagine how rich the foundation is just because of one invention. But if you can count like 1093 inventions, what kind of amount in royalty the foundation might be getting, though he is not anymore, but his next generation will be enjoying all across the globe. Just imagine. So don't you think that's a wealth creation? Similarly, there are so many other scientists, those who have become part of the wealth creation of the globe, right? Ultimately, we need to understand one important issue for which I really worried about. Are you all serious about in understanding that? I did my engineering not for the certificate, not for the job. I never did my engineering for that. The questions I am finding through my own naked eyes, wherever I see whatever kind of questions, right from my 3rd class, I think I explained this morning to these guys. The kind of questions I am raising in my mind, I'm trying to answer myself, maybe through my knowledge, through my imagination, mostly through my imaginations. The kind of answers I'm getting from my imaginations, not solved, not explained in any of the books. Okay, that's where I have said myself, imagination is more important than knowledge, because the knowledge is limited to whichever book you study. You understand? But however, if you are the person who wanted to work with the imagination cannot be stopped by anyone. It can encircle whole across the world in a microsecond time. Yes or no? Maybe less than that. Yes or no? Agree? Anybody agree with me or not? So, my dear children, you all will be working with the imagination or the knowledge. So, imagination is more important than the knowledge, because the knowledge is limited whichever book you study, my dear friends. This is what I told to my boys. Hey, Babubi, I told you the same thing. Imagination is more important and the knowledge is more important. So that is what I explained to these students while coming up. Okay. So here onwards, because I am directly connecting you guys to the school management, because management is so dynamic and they understand the excellent people, expert people, and immediately they interact with the children and all. So you are just because you are in a school, that's it. Where is that Deepak, Raja and Swaroop, and where are this team? Those who came to Hyderabad, they are not there in the class today? Oh, they are here. Okay. They have come here to Hyderabad, excellent students. Okay, they have participated in a good program. Management sent them to Hyderabad. Okay. And then after that, Deepak told me, sir, I also know you from very beginning and all. I explained, I was so happy about all that. And good students, they learned a lot much. They'll share with you all. Later, we'll be doing it much in different fashion. Okay, Deepak? I just wanted to see where they are and to make sure once again they are in the class or not. Okay. Anyway, ultimately, after, just imagine, right from the school, whatever just I see through my naked eyes, I started understanding, and day by day my interest is going on and solving my own problems of understanding the science and the technology and the engineering. Three things differently I am trying to understand right from my childhood. At my childhood, I don't know what is the difference between all of these three. My dear friends, you are all following what I am saying? But however, unfortunately, I completed after engineering. Immediately, while doing my engineering, I started working with a lot of companies. So whatever subject I am studying in the college, immediately in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, I used to go to part-time companies where they don't pay also, I don't care. So finally, almost 20 companies I worked with in my duration of the 4-5 years of engineering time. And after that, I have no interest in working any company. Immediately I started my own company in Hyderabad. I used to design a lot of products and make the products. I appointed a lot of engineers to work for me, and the things production is going on very nice, and we are doing very good financially, good turnover. But what happened, I'm not satisfied after 1 year. Why? Because once I designed the products, my people are making them, I'm testing them, and the market is taking place automatically because I have developed the project which are very much required to the people. So immediately I don't have to bother about that particular market. Market sector is automatically taken care by the people need itself. You all understand, my dear friend? But the thing is, the why I'm not happy, after 1 year, I have no mental work. The things are routine. But right from my childhood, I am the one, every day needs some problems. I'll be happy once I have some problem and solving those problems. That is what my childhood habit. You understand? But after my professional life, I'm not happy about all that because I'm not getting problems. Because I'm in a regular routine business, earning money, but not happy. So finally, what I decided, okay, let me become an industrial consultant where industrial problems are there every day. Lot of problems, I can take their problems and solve them. Similarly, in next 1.5 years, I became an industrial consultant for nearly 300 industries, and I used to take their problems and go and solve them. I'm happy handling a different process industries, different kind of industry, paper industry, oil industry, different chemical industries. So there are different problems. The machinery used to come from all across the different countries and all those problems are taken care by me. I'm not saying that I'm an electronics engineer and a communication engineer. Let the problem be a mechanical or civil or in electrical or electronics, I don't care. The problem may be from anywhere. I'm all-rounder. So I used to solve the problem. Okay. Ultimately, I'm happy because every day I'm getting problems and I'm solving the problems and all happy, yes or no? So I never felt myself as an engineer. Particularly electrical engineer or electronic engineer, no. That's what I wanted to talk to you about this, but I wanted to introduce the program in next after 2 minutes to prepare you to that kind of personality. How many are interested? Let me see about that. Okay. Now the thing is, okay, after my industrial consultancy, when I got married and then I had to move to United States, after some years of life there in working in satellites and all of the stuff, and I decided to come back to the country and start children. In between, though because I just grown to such an extent, I wanted to work with the engineering college students in Hyderabad. Nearly 30 colleges I served. But ultimately when I came to know, none of the engineers, even in final year after passing their engineers, has no difference in the science and the technology and engineering. I asked nearly 500 into 30 colleges, 15,000 engineers passed out of engineering colleges. The basic question what I asked is, what is the difference between science and technology and engineering? Because whichever college I go, what is written there? Some name after that science and engineering college. Or in some places, engineering and technology college. But some name is changing because the one who, okay, so on those names the college name starts. After that, science and engineering, science and technology, all these names, combination is there. So finally, when I asked this common sense question, okay, my dear children, you have done a great job. All 4 years you enjoyed your college life in engineering. But ultimately, what is engineering? No answer. What is technology? No answer. What is science? No answer. When there is no answer for the basic words itself, how do I believe you are an engineer, or how do I believe you are a technologist, or you are a scientist? Tell me, my dear friends. This is a big trouble I found from these engineering students. Then I said, no, I'm not going to anymore work with those engineering students, though there is a good money for me. Every day they are paying me huge. The colleges are paying me, giving more scientific motivation to those college students. But I'm not happy. So I decided myself, no, the problem has to be solved from the high school level, from 6th class onwards to the 9th class. Then they understand better. Then if I can put this message properly, what is science, what is technology, what is engineering, then definitely there will be a right decision-making people before choosing their career in whatever direction they want. Yes or no, my dear children? That is what I wanted to push. That is what is the real counseling, what I felt myself tough to be given from the 6th class onwards. So you are all very lucky to have that kind of wonderful guidance in front of you from the school level itself right now from today onwards, right? Are you for sure about it? Okay, now we'll figure out what is science. Okay, and then up above the science, what is technology? In between, how engineering works. Okay, my dear children? So that's where what I've decided. Okay, now before introducing the circuit lab, I wanted to talk to you another more interesting things. In, I think, 5th class, when I'm switched on my lamp at home, I have a question in my mind because I told you, all the time, what is that happening? All the time, number of questions. Everyday number of questions. So in my 5th class, the question came into my mind is that what is the time taken if I switch on a lamp so that it takes how much time to make the lamp work? So anybody can answer this question? I'll give a big prize. Whatever you want from my gadgets, I'll give. That's the open offer to you guys. What is the time taken? The moment you switch on the lamp or fan, whatever. So switch is there. If I switch on the lamp there, how much time it takes to make the bulb glow here? Everything requires some time. Make sure that without taking some time, nothing happens. This is for sure. This is given golden helpline to you. This is a guidance given to you. Everything takes some time. But I wanted to find out at my 5th class, this is the question I have in the mind. Who is going to answer this? Question is clear to all of you guys? Andarke question ardhamainda? That's more important. Question ardham more important. So who is going to answer me my question? Vivek already answered. So next one I wanted to find out.
Millisecond.
He said, what's your name?
Prakash.
Prakash. Prakash thinking very great. Big hand to Prakash. Prakash. నీ ఆన్సర్ చాలా బాగుంది ప్రకాష్. ఎందుకు బాగుంది? నాకు ఎగ్జాక్ట్ నెంబర్ అవసరం లేదు మై డియర్ చిల్డ్రన్. బట్ ద వన్ one who uses common sense is more important. He is working with common sense. You understand, my dear friends? He is not saying that hours, days, some seconds, some time. He is not answering the vague answer. What he applied his mind, he knows the value of second. Then he said, he used his applied common sense. It may not be second also. So he doesn't know more than that or less than that. Then he said he applied his common sense. Could be a millisecond. Good thinking, good logical thing. Next, what's your ambition?
Army soldier.
Huh?
Army soldier.
Wonderful, wonderful, excellent. Next, who is going to answer me?
Fraction of seconds.
He's very clever. I told no, that guy is talking to me in common sense. He's applied more common sense. Why to answer the microseconds, nanoseconds, terasecond? Why? No. Let us answer very vague. So, fraction of seconds. Mathematics, guys. So, anybody else, girls? Okay.
When the power supply will supply to that thing, when the power supply is slow, it takes time. When power supply is fast, that takes more.
Okay, good thinking, but we need to be rectified. Okay, anyway, this is a question. We need to figure out this answer later, okay? But you know the question well. Likewise, I can take some time here to explain about that, which will give you a lot of more interest, but however, we need to do much stuff. That's why I just start cutting that. If we get some little more time later, we can share this answer. It's very wonderful. And likewise, my dear friends, this kind of questions, thousands and thousands of those kind of questions are there in my mind right from my childhood. And right now, why is that I just brought the Circuitlab program to your school is, in my childhood, another responsibility I felt, maybe in 6th class, first time when my father brought the tape recorder. It worked hardly for 2 months. After that, it stopped working. My father's brother, my uncle said, your father doesn't know that you need to buy made in Japan, so that works better time. So he just brought it from some local stuff, and then that didn't work more than 2 months. But whenever my uncle brought that national thing like made in Japan, that worked for 2 years without any complaint. Then the question came into my mind, how that made in Japan worked for 2 years and how made in India worked only for? What is the difference between these two? I just opened up and saw a lot of things inside, try to understand a lot of stuff and all. Okay, so I just spoil my uncle's one also in next 2 days. Because I just figuring out what is there inside and all, okay. So, what is that I wanted to say? Finally, I felt going through a lot of that kind of stuff. Made in Japan things are working. So, wherever, in whichever country people are there, they are all buying made in Japan. That's where Japan has become very rich. Because they did such a kind of thing, all electric and electronic gadgets, all entertainment gadgets, they made for entire globe with such a big quality at low price, where all made in Japan in my childhood. Ask your director, Madam Mandal, in my childhood, all made in Japan. But unfortunately, these days, right from your lipstick, nail style, whatnot, everything is made in China. I went to America, see, whenever I want to buy something, made in China. I used to feel so many times, though I have come here, United States, can't I find a standard which is made in USA? No, made in China. Everywhere, everything is made in China. Returning back from US also, I find in India, everything made in. Day by day, the things in India also have become made in China, made in China. So I felt myself very bad about it. You understand, my dear friends? Then 2 years ago, I started doing something in this orientation. Right from the childhood, by God's grace, the kind of expertise I have in designing and all, whatever question you have, I can design a solution and make for you, my dear children. That's where I said, okay, why can't I do some program? Why can't I develop some program where made in India is going to rule the globe? What is that? Don't you think that made in India is going to rule, can pull us and bring us and put your rupee value higher? Your foreign exchange is saved and rupee, the dollar value will come down. Why the dollar is just 1 rupee is in front of a dollar? What is that? How bad we feel, day by day when dollar value goes up, rupee value goes down. I felt myself so imbalanced. So ultimately I decided as my responsibility to my children, okay, let me develop creators of the country. What is that? That's why what I said is, I've developed a new concept called scientific students. In the scientific students, ultimately a lot of people ask me, man, what are you doing in scientific students? I simply never answered to them. Ultimately, people themselves realized what Srinivas is doing is creating creators. When they all said that creating creators, then onwards I am started putting that same thing in the website, scientific students, creating creators. So how many wanted to become a creators? I wanted to create those creators. I don't simply work with the people, just work. I want to create creators. Oh, good number, very good. So ultimately, see, I'll tell you, science has got so many branches, my dear children. Day by day, the branches are going more and more, man. It's vast. Science is vast, I can tell you. Because I move with a lot of great scientists of the country. Recently, my one of them, Dr. S. Venkataraman, received Santisaru Bhatnagar Award, the most prestigious, highly honored award of the country. Only 10 awards are given entire for the country, people who are working on science very vigorously. He is the one who said to the entire universe, nothing is waste, everything is the energy. He is the one who proved it. For 20 years, with almost 100 scientists following him, they all worked together, and finally they proved to the globe saying this, everything is energy. Nothing is waste. Just show me everywhere, anywhere the energy, waste, I'll just make it energy to you. So that's where, for engineering sciences, an environmental area is the master, and like every year, Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi, will choose a person of the country to be the best in physics, one in physics, one in chemistry, likewise, like the 10 different sections, one which is that engineering science. So he is the one from Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, IICT Hyderabad. Okay, my dear friends? So in IICT I have near about 30-40 scientist friends like this, and out of which he is the one who got that award. Okay, highest prize. So why don't you give a big hand to Dr. S. Venkataraman Mohan, being his Santisaru Bhatnagar Award. Okay. Likewise, see, with their great able guidance, I wanted to make sure that you all will become wealth creators. What is that? If you create wealth, there are a young number of people who are going to be benefit of that wealth. Okay? All the students, when they have fixed up their mind, when I ask the ambition throughout all my classes across the entire state, everybody says that engineer, why you want to be engineer? Sir, not engineer, software engineer. Why you want to become a software engineer? Sir, that lakh and of salary in high-tech city. Okay, anything else more than that? Sir, working in centralized air conditioning, high-tech city, sir. What are you thinking? So that is my ambition. I feel so bad about it. That is what the narrow-minded answer he has got for, because he doesn't know. His parents have just told him, hey, if you become a software engineer, this is the benefit. Because parents know only that much. But it is you to decide what you want it to be. Yes or no, my dear friends? So let us work at that global level. Okay, my dear friends? So be a universal figure and a unique person. So your U square, a unique person on the universe. My dear, yes or no? You all know that some of the personalities, those who are unique in the universe. So what is my U square formula? So you become a unique in the universe. Yes or no? So let us do that. So to become that, a little small program, as I told you, science is very vast. Let me get another opportunity and another day where I am going to greatly help you guys to become experts of science and the benefits of science. Okay, we will work together in National Children's Science Congress and Inspired Science Fair program, our own school level science fairs. Let us be a benchmark of the state where we can stand in the national level. Okay, my dear friends? That and all will later work with a great science activity, learning by doing concept. But a part of the science, which is physics, me into that as an engineer. And again, the reason I have chosen electrical and electronics area of my state, because I understood everybody on the globe making short and, because this entertainment and electronics and the control and this engineering is making very fast money. That's where your computers also has come into the picture, where it has digitally divided the entire globe. You understand, my dear friends? Otherwise, where the software thing has come without your hardware thing, where the hardware thing has come without your electronics, without the electronics, without the electrical, how your electronics thing has come, without your physics, how electricity has come. Yes or no? All this worldwide great development has come from your basic science and got divided into the different portions of it, like physics and all, electrical and all. And however, IITs are there. Yes or no? IITs. There are some premier institutions in the country, IITs. Don't know? Powai, Bombay IIT is there, Chennai is there, Kanpur is there. I'm getting another student who is the Fiji topper, Kinnera. Yesterday she came back from IIT. She's a new entrant. I requested her last night that she wanted to be there next 10 days with me. So one day I'll bring to the school and introduce you that girl, okay? She's a country topper, okay? So she's going to speak to you guys about her experience, how you can be a new entrant of IIT, another campus of the 9th, okay? So those who are interested, anybody interested wanted to be there doing their education, the graduation in IIT? Good, yeah, good. Okay, I'll give them a good interaction with Kinnera Priya. If you just Google Kinnera Priya, that's it. You'll get a lot of information about Kinnera Priya, okay? Or anybody has got Facebook, you just put that Kinnera Priya name into that, you get per Facebook this thing, and you can see lot many things, and contact the Srinivas with reference to Srinivas, and we are be in touch with you, and these are the questions, so how best you can help us and all, okay? That's the thing. But ultimately what I wanted to talk to you about, there in the IITs, you have got a lot good stuff there to be a good practical knowledge based education, okay? After that, with that practical knowledge, you can set up lot many things. That's where these programs have been developed, okay my dear children? So let us work together so that we can make our country win together. My dear friends, yes or no? Shall we all do that, yes or no? Tell me. Yes. Are you all following me what I'm saying? Everybody is comfortable understanding me? No problem? Shall I continue for another half an hour? So that I can show you the things, okay?